Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So, una good evening, good afternoon, good night, good morning from wherever you're watching us from all over the world. So, tonight, we're going to give the pre-match analysis of the match between Arsenal and Aston Villa. And nobody me there for the studio. And then here with Oga Chinedu, we come co-host the show with me. So, Oga Chinedu, what's this up now?
Baba, today now, you know how they be.
Aji. All right, no while now for those who never see the lineup, more quickly go through the lineup, make everybody see who they represent, Arsenal and who will play or not go play. So for the goalkeeping department, we get Aaron Ramsdale. Then for the right back, we get Ben White. Centre back duty, we get Gabriel Morales, we get William Saliba. Then for left back, we get Kieran Tierney. Then for the middle of the pack, we get the bone of the contention day. We get the Granit Xhaka and we get Albert Sambi Lokonga. Lokonga gets Saka, Odegaard, Martinelli behind Gabriel Jesus. Then for those who can get for our Benjamin, we can get Matt Turner, Cedric Suarez, Tomiyasu, Holding, Marquinhos, Smith, Emil Smith-Rowe, Fabio Vieira, and Eddie Nketiah. So these are the guys who want to use do battle today. So Baba, one of the first things will come my mind as I see this lineup now the issue of this Albert Sambi Lokonga. When you see a Sambi Lokonga in this lineup, does it inspire confidence in you?
Baba, I no go lie. If you say this Sambi Lokonga in the lineup, it's somehow a little bit. I mean, our midfield is not as solid as it were for the previous 4 games we've played. I know say midfield not the back, not the engine. Now then they hold the defenders. So at this point, we are playing home. Home advantage is gonna be a plus to us. You understand? So that's gonna boost the morale. Now remember, Sambi Lokonga, a little bit rusty, but I believe with the crowd, we will bring out the best in him.
Okay. All right, so we're going to join by Oga Chimeze. Okay, Meka, what's this up now? You're welcome to the show. So I see this lineup. We see Sambi Lokonga in the middle of the park. Don't forget, say El Neni don't get injury. So what do you think about this Sambi Lokonga when they play today?
First of all, I beg Mike agree to now first. Now, good evening. You know, say don't take my join this house once. You don't really take because if it don't really take my join this live broadcast for it don't really take for long. Because the time when they play match, they always they busy for market. So I know if you can't join live that time, I make a so at that piece as we get match this evening, my time for live today. So the lineup a good shout. We go manage as we see because now when we get now we go take play. Go manage as we see. Now let me go talk now say our back, this our defense, they go there ready for work. Because work go really there for defense today. Because this lineup today, work go there for that Saliba and Gabriel, they go get work to work. They get serious work. But we go manage Saliba, Lokonga, and I'll let the man will get. We need to manage and the line of the good shot. And not because it's Zinchenko. This ain't no return. You know, every day for the bench. Zinchenko, this ain't no return. We manage them. But I hope we are going to get our three points back today. We are going to get our 3 points. 5 for 5.
All right, no wala. Oga Joka said don't join us. So before I enter Oga Joka, make us see some people they talk in the comment section. Abiodun Agbola they talk say CHUKS. I always feel you Gunners all the way. Then Godwin Lubong they talk say keep up the good work. Then Aziz they talk say good evening. Gunners today's game is a must win by God's grace. Then Godwin Lubong again they talk say we need win today. Very very important. And Jock they talk say Arsenal go win. So even Agada Dominic said, I believe this will do very, very well. Okay, we are talking about a Sambi Lokonga replacing an El Neni that was supposed to replace a Thomas Partey. So now we are left with a Lokonga. Many people they talk say they're not inspired by confidence. Like Agada Dominic they talk say in believe Sambi Lokonga will do well. What say you? What do you think about Sambi Lokonga in the middle of our park?
Well, we don't have to talk too much about it because we don't have any other option. It's the only option. I understand. So the only thing is that Lokonga is a good player, no doubt. I understand. But the challenge there now is that the guy has not been playing for maybe for some time now, and he kind of match rusty. So, but whatever the case may be, we're going to use what we have. So we're going to use him, and I believe he will do better. Although he might commit some errors, but we don't have any options. So he's the only available player in that position right now. So we have to.
All right, so that Joker, I don't talk very, very well. So coming back to you now, Ogachinedu, this first half where Aston play against this Aston Villa. Aston Villa have lost their 3 matches out of their last 4 matches. So this is going to be a very key match. They are coming here not to come and sleep. They want to come and win. And they know that if they lose here, the next match is going to be tougher because they are playing a Man City. So if you were Arteta, how would you be approaching this first half? Because we all know no 2 halves are equal. How you go approach this first half? What's your first half analysis?
So at this point, we are playing home. So I believe that Arteta will approach this game with all attack. The first 45 minutes, Arsenal will attack and score goal. So if we can give at least 2 goals within the first 45 minutes, because it's very, very vital, considering the fact that our midfield is not all that solid. Now, see, their last game, Coutinho had some fatigue. So from the previous analysis, some of the journals, they say Coutinho, that wasn't really an injury, but it was like a fatigue. So that was why he was removed. However, they have this what's his name again? They get Emi Buendia, they get Watkins, they still have Gendua. So overall, it's gonna be all attack by Arsenal. That is what Arteta will play, and Arteta will Arteta will be attacking at the same time. The defenders will be coming up to support the attack.
Okay. All right, no wala now. Ogachi say, what will be your own first half analysis? How you think say this match will go? How you think see the first half?
Yeah, this first half analysis. The only thing we say we go first. What if now maybe Arteta? The only thing I go tell them say, we they give them massive attack, massive defense, massive attack. Because this first half now, if we dominate them for first half, we come back for second half, then we hold them, and we just can't counter them for first half. We need to counter them for first half because now Coutinho not there for that lineup. Me, I don't watch their lineup. I don't see Coutinho there. I don't see their main players there. The ball do that number 9 there. But Coutinho not there for that their lineup. So what we need now, we need to give them massive attack, massive defense, and massive attack. Most of us, before first 15 minutes, we say we don't get our first goal before first 15 minutes. Because if we come for second half now, if we come back, come get another strategy so they take for us. But we need to win this first half first, so that when you come for second half, we know what will happen for the second half.
All right, Baba Sato, you're welcome to the show. So we are talking about Arsenal versus Aston Villa. So for the benefit of those who just joined the show like Baba Sato, let's go through the lineup so that they can see who is really representing us. So for the goalkeeping department, we have an Aaron Ramsdale. Then for right back, we get Ben White. For centre back pairing, we get Gabriel Magalhaes, we get Saliba. Then for the left back, we get a Kylian Tierney. Then for the middle of the park, we get a Granit Xhaka and Sambi Lokonga. Then we're going to get Bukayo Saka, Odegaard, Martinelli behind Gabriel Jesus, who's our skipper. Now we're going to get people for the Benjamin. We have a Matt Turner, Cedric Suarez, Tomiyasu, Rob Holding, Marquinhos, Smith, Emil Smith-Rowe, then Vieira and Eddie Nketiah, who's our super sub. So, Baba Sato, looking at this lineup, and from our information over the year, Coutinho know for Aston Villa lineup, they're going to use Emi Buendia, Oli Watkins, and the likes. How you think say the first half will go? And mind Stanley Lokonga in the middle of our
pack. First of all, good evening to all Gunners fans, and good evening to CHUKS and Ogachinedu. Good evening. I greet everybody.
I greet you.
And their midfield not bad. Wendy and a very potential player as well. But me, I leave their home aside for the now. The way it take come, we even discussed this thing, I think, a year with GLF TV this morning, where everybody this morning, this evening. So we will talk about this issue of early injury. So they say, okay, madam will bring the whites to that wing, or Sambi Lokonga continue from where he for never started all this while. So it's not bad. Let's give I feel even fair talk and say let's give Sambi Lokonga some opportunity, more look at. Even Gachin and Dusi talk the same thing that day. Say he prefers say make the rifle owner play that same wing and the rest. You understand? So the midfield is not bad. But I never know why they never down want to use that Silva who we buy from Porto.
Now Fabio Vieira.
Vieira. Yeah, Vieira. I never know why they never want to use that. I bet that guy is not just he's not good in terms of midfield, because I say they play midfield and they play flank as well, including attack. So, but let's assume say maybe today if he come, if Sambi Lokonga know they do well, you understand or hear me. So for a start, I'm gonna give Sambi Lokonga a chance. You know, more look at that go pick up from where it takes it down from bench. So this why that's why he did there. So you need to start. Yeah.
All right, no, so Noel Calvin, they talk say I love the lineup, only commitment, passion, and sacrifice will make us go and make us win. Go Arsenal. Then Onyeka Achidi, they talk say up Gunners, Babasi, they talk say Arsenal go win by 3-0. Then Hunk Taylor, they say we need a defensive midfielder. Then Ahmed Michael, they say Arsenal will win the match, the team are together and the lineup is a good one. Let's see what Lokonga have for us this season. Then BJ Big Guy Cast, they talk say Matt Turner no fit replace. They whine me. How Matt Turner go replace Sam? Then Mark Wilson, they talk say Coutinho is among the substitutes, okay? Then Rick Ali, they talk say good luck Gunners. Then Vickinson, they talk say who we actually need in that midfield is Seko Fofana of RC Lens. For those who know him, please Arsenal fans should go and watch him in Lens. That guy is really Kanye Pro Max. I know him. The guy is a good player. He's their captain. But now whether Arsenal really they look towards that direction. Now I'll get another name. Baba Sato don't call Fabio Vieira now. There's another name in our lineup. Waiting for Benjamin Marquinhos. We bought this guy. This guy is a regular starter in Sao Paulo. He's a small boy. I think he's about 19. He's playing very, very well in that first team. They don't bring the guy come Arsenal, but we've never given him a chance in the first 11. This guy plays Saka wing. That's where he plays for Sao Paulo. Don't you think it is high time to give him a chance? Because Bukayo Saka, like what many people say, is now a dog that is now toothless. He doesn't bite the way he used to bite. Don't you think it's high time we give him a chance?
So I will not talk based on speculations, you know, because see Arteta and coaching crew, they understand the capability of Marquinhos. So I've watched I've already watched him against under 21. I think Arsenal against Chelsea, the one they beat them. The guy was very good. He's very, very sharp. But at this stage in Premiership, I mean, he's gonna fill in a big shoe if and only if Arteta will give him that chance. So let's keep watching him and see how he's going to advance into the main team, because it's not really gonna be easy for him, because still Saka, in as much as say Saka gets some kind, losing form, Saka still better than him. That is why Arteta would not really bring him in unless Saka gets injury in the game, then he can be able to play.
Okay, now to like do devil's advocate now, when you say Saka is better than him, I tend to disagree with you, because we have not given him a trial in the first team. You cannot say somebody is better than somebody when you never give a trial. Baba Sato, this is where you come in now. Do you subscribe to the line of thought that we should try in a Marquinhos or mostly the keeper of Benjamin? Because you can never know how good he is until you play him. For you to play for Sao Paulo in Brazil first team, it means you could die. Sao Paulo and Brazil get stars. For you to play for that, Baba Sato, what do you think?
For truth, if Marquinhos no good, we don't go there for the starting, go buy him. You understand? Because if we don't see the potential of him, we don't go there, go buy him. Just like all the way Ogachin do talk. I agree for some part. You know what? Saka might not be okay for the now. Don't me say when they use Marquinhos, say they compete with Saka. Saka only in name self alone. Defender don't they respect him compared to Marquinhos.
Marquinhos and a potential.
So the only way when Marquinhos want to come in is just that maybe we don't dey win. You understand? So that's okay. Make him come in, just come fill the gap, more see what he get. If he really can't display and he win the heart of a fan, you see saying that their only place or call it us if Saka your miss mommy said or something they bring Marquinhos say you don't see what he do so and so much. The guy is good. That's the only way he's going to fight for a chance. Without that, you know you're easy to. This is EPL. You know if you go to use Sapalo, take content imitate EPL. You understand? So it will still take a long time before that guy will come into Saka show. You can see Saka there now. I think they play 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. When Emirates see our way see the coach us that time. So that's the way breaking. So the same thing. That's the way this guy Marquinhos will also do. But it's not going to easy. But if Saka continue like this, he's going to come in and take that place from him. If the guy is really good, yeah.
But Marquinhos still the learn work. Oh. You remember now you talk say person they learn work. He go sit down for the bench for that Benjamin. They learn work from Saka. Saka na big player, Baba forget to na big player when be. You know easy. Yeah. You know easy make you can't keep Saka for bench. Carry this guy they play. You know easy.
Yeah, that's true now. You know, so that's the only way he's going to break out. You know, only Saka name they fear defender. You understand? Just like the way they talk Van Dijk. Only name alone, they fear other attackers. Not just maybe based on his past record. So, you know, Marquinhos not just come easily. He will take time. As in, he need to work more harder. You understand?
Baba,
you know,
all right.
You know,
okay.
Baba, you know, see what Saka do this guy for England against Italy.
Italian, yeah.
Cellini, yeah. You don't see what he do. So for you to see a Saka, Cellini, when we say Saka just mess around, he just carry Saka put off on ground. You know easy that.
But you know they do all these things again, and that's why some people the reason say there are no sacred cows, irrespective of what you've done in the past.
CHUKS, this is football. Sometimes you are not in a normal form.
Yes.
Not just any pick. It happens like that, you know. And league your new starter as well. You understand?
Okay. All right, well, Donald, Fabian, they talk to CHUKS. Saka needs to start. Look, Saka needs to start bringing in the young star. CHUKS, Saka needs to start bringing. Saka Abiateta needs to start bringing the young star later in the game. Will be the best option. Saka has more. Baba, this is your comments. Bishop, the talk say we need a squad depth. Let's not rely on him. I believe he's talking about Saka. All we need is victory. It's Amy Best. Then Emmanuel Olusegun the talk say it's a fair lineup, a good opportunity to check Lokonga's improvements and Xhaka's discipline as well. Xhaka doesn't need to play too forward as usual. This now brings into question Xhaka's discipline. Thank God say Emmanuel Olusegun don't talk. So what you do now in this match? I don't think we'll be seeing a Granit Xhaka bombing forward the way he used to do, because the people when they protect the back line, if you go forward, they're not there again. So we are probably going to see a Granit Xhaka staying mobile. They staying static rather, and a Lokonga staying static. And we know say if Granit Xhaka don't stay back, we go on the lunge into tackles. Before you know, we are seeing red card. Are you seeing something like that playing out today? Because Saka will not be given his free roll. What do you think?
Baba, I think I subscribe with that comment from Emmanuel Olusegun. You know, if you look at it this way, Saka has a lot of role to play in this game, and that brings in that discipline. He needs to discipline himself because he will be covering the gaps of Sambi Lokonga at the same time. You understand? So he can't be moving he cannot be all that static. He cannot be all that static as in staying at the back or going all the way to support the attack. However, it's gonna be a little bit tricky in the way, unless that discipline will come in. He will understand that, hey, Sambi is not Pate, is not Eleni, so he needs my support. So now he also understand that we don't have anybody on the bench, so that discipline will have to come in so that he doesn't get any card.
Basato, what do you think about this thing now? This is why we say, and then the Pate no day. Now then they like stabilize.
The truth be say, I'm still seeing Granit Xhaka still moving forward, but not too mobile. because right from the day one, if you see him, Lokonga no they go forward. They always stand for that 4. They always block. They always stand for that 4. They know they two come out. So I'm still seeing Granit Xhaka still being mobile, but not too much. And for the discipline, if you say for some game now, you say Granit Xhaka is not that too aggressive any longer. Not because the party they block for him. He himself don't know. So now the only attitude we fans don't like from him. So I even see him. If he even get yellow card, now normal say maybe the way play at the top person, but not the way aggressive as he is before. You understand? Just like the way I talk, I say he will still be mobile, but not much. Because Lokonga not from right from the one, just watch, I know they even to go front. He always stand for that middle of that pack, that standing 4. You know they took come out. So that one not even change and no more. But only say Granit Xhaka need to use sense. Me know you leave all your strength for the way they leave on for party or they leave on for NLE. You understand? But not maybe it will not be mobile, not much mobile. Now so it will still be. Yeah.
All right, so actually, this is somebody don't bring a new twist now to what we talk about Saka. So Daniel they talk say Saka should be benched and Marquinhos should be given a chance. Most defenders have figured out ways of keeping Saka quiet, but Marquinhos is a different kettle of fish. Do you subscribe to this line of thought? Like say they don't watch Saka tape, they don't study the tape, they don't see say the guy, they don't know a movement. So whether I could try somebody else, what do you think?
Baba, I disagree with that. This is EPL. This is EPL. Okay, check up now. We get this guy. We go Marseille. Go the boss net. 3-0. He don't score 3 goals. You understand? Yeah, Tavares. Then for Arsenal, Tavares actually last season now part of folks who cost us Champions League. All right. So EPL is not something you gamble. You don't gamble with an inexperienced player. The guy, Marquinhos, has to sit on the bench and gain experience. Just like Baba Sato talked during Emery. Saka, they sit for bench, they come in. He go sit for bench, watch. He go come in, he go play like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Small, and he go advance into the team. When we say Saka a big player, even as he be, say Saka don't drop form a little bit. Defenders still they fear Saka because you don't know the magic what he go do. If he come in like this, this game now be in game, he go just destroy all the defenders who score goals. So that's how it be.
Okay. Obasato, make I do more devil's advocate. Sure, you think say defenders they fear this Saka at the moment?
Everybody they fear Anna. Everybody they fear. You don't necessarily say if you ball before you throw leg go that leg, they don't want to go that leg. The truth is that you now will feel your day consistent in everything, every time. Everything it go ups and down. Let's assume say the worst part is still there. So not forget, say when Saka last season, you know it be our problem. We expect too much from him, just like Pepe. We think keep Pepe career and be that one. So because they carry all the bodies last year, and we not gonna do the same thing. We can't forget, say. Last year and this year not be the same. And moreover, we need him this time now. He not go for your career, everything. Team don't see, just like the guy I tell you and say, team don't eat his form back again. And give him Marquinhos a chance. Yes, that one a good idea, just like the way commenter talk just now. But it's not go easy. How you go say more your point and I'm gonna come out our keeper, which is Ramsey, go Turner, this goalkeeper where they buy from America. Made a computer because maybe he square 1 or 2 balls or 3 matches. Why they never see bench Chelsea keeper? Maybe they bring their former ones that one good pass because they don't want to spread that name of that keeper based on say everybody knows a potential keeper. Error is made to happen or is not informed present. It not mean say maybe they throw away. They'll still give him a long time. You know, now be waiting they happen to Saka. It's Saka, just like the way we talk, the way Marquinhos, you get where go reach us, and just like the way fans all they talk now. Then they'll come they substitute that, they come out and they bring person. Now that person will give himself chance. When we go decide to say, Saka not be our fault, or we give you long rope. That's why we get excuse. So they talk now, say we give Pepe a long rope, polish, so he need to get out. So at that time, everybody thought say we give her a long rope. He not turn up, so now Marquinhos can take over and everybody see him. So that's just it. Yeah.
All right. No, I'll get you to enter another topic now. So we could look at this our Benjamin, whether it inspire confidence. God forbid, say, with they play now, they can't knock us 1-0. Can we call up people from this lineup? Maybe we can't change things. Just analyze this lineup for me.
But now the same thing where everybody they talks is squad depth. So see this lineup, see our bench. The only person I don't watch Fabio Vieira. The only person where I think say we fit call up for that bench in terms of attack is still gonna be Smith Rowe and Nketiah and Fabio Vieira. These three now the attack bench what we get. You understand? Other than that, I mean the first substitute there definitely Arteta will always give Smith Rowe the opportunity to come in if in the substitute. So before he go give Smith Rowe, can't give Nketiah, then Fabio Vieira. But if we win comfortably, or say anything happens, say they score us, or we can't win comfortably, then you will see say Arteta will now introduce more defenders like Tomiyasu and Holdings to stabilize the defense so that there will not be any kind of opportunity for Aston Villa to score us.
Okay. Baba Sato, what do you think about this, our Benjamin?
The truth is that I want to see this Vera. I want to see this guy. I want to see the reason we buy him. And people is clamor for that, so we need to see him. And I think it's this time for Arteta to give this match a small looky potential. Among the theories where we see say buy come from where they for come. Outside Gabriel, outside this our defender where they pair with Gabriel Mugale.
See Rob Holding.
You know, Saliba. Okay. So outside Saliba, you know, so now the three people will buy with this one. So we need to give that guy a chance. And definitely Emmy will come in, you know, to reason say maybe if this guy not gonna do well, which is Lokonga, so that Xhaka will go back, then Emmy will come go front, they join Odegaard. So then Nketiah along the line, that one 50 enter. Outside that one, maybe any Tomiyasu if we can join them, just like the way Ogachime do talk, and say if they win, and we feel can implement these people to tie them and down. Yeah.
All right, no one. I'll get you to do your prediction for this match before we go watch first half.
I'm looking at 3-1.
3-1.
We go win.
Basato,
we go win.
Okay, we go win. Okay.
2-0.
Basato, what's it? 2-0. Well, that 2-0 in my mind, though. That 2-0 in my mind. But yeah, I'm gonna go watch the first half. They come back, now they file out already. All right, now.
All right.